Hey, what's going on there, everybody? So, gonna give the WrestleMania review. Um, I know a lot of people have different opinions on it, as well as I do. Overall, I think it was a really good show, top to bottom. I like how they went to with less matches this year, and I think it really added to it. The biggest negative I saw with that is that they gave some people more time to work their matches, and you can tell that the first half of the matches weren't as tight as the second half. I'll give the Rhea Ripley and Charlotte match, for example. First half of that match was kind of just like dull. There's a lot of, I don't want to say botches, but just things didn't look right. You know, they were just, they were seeming out of groove. And then the back half of it fucking was off the hook. The finish was great. The whole back half of the match was awesome. So I would, just like to either see when they do matches on TV, give them longer time so they can learn how to work longer matches, or not give them so long in those instances. It's when you're going from telling a story in 3 minutes to telling a story in 20, it's a big difference. It's a big change, and if you're not used to doing that, it just doesn't happen on TV, or on pay-per-views when you're supposed to do it. But and the reason why I'm critical on that is because these guys are the fucking top of the wrestling world, and they're millionaires making a lot of money. So you have to pick on the critical things. The normal fan is, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal when these guys are considered the elite athletes in the sport. They should be held to a different standard. But I like the match, the second half of it. That's the one thing I noticed was that the first part of it, they didn't look as comfortable and as it wasn't as tight as it should have been for the level those girls are at. Second women's match, Asuka and Bianca Belair, I thought was great. But as we knew it would be, a lot of toe to toe, a lot of back and forth, a lot of fucking submission counters and recounters, and it was just fucking really good. A couple things they looked like they messed up a little bit, but it's just gonna happen. The one thing about that match that I kind of felt even going into it was that no matter who won or lost that match, it didn't benefit either one of them to win or lose. It didn't make anybody better if they would have won or lost. It doesn't make them worse if they lose. They're two of the top women in the game. What I think it did well was, though, is a good representation of how women's wrestling, how good it could be. They went out there and pretty much kept up with. It could have kept up with anybody. I mean, that was. I wouldn't say it was match of the night, but it was fucking in the running. Either two of those matches, the women's title matches, those are legitimately the four top women in WWE, and those are the four that should have been in that match. Those matches, I think they delivered. Both matches delivered. They were fucking great, and I'm really happy with both of them. But I don't think that it was like Asuka won, great. Bianca won, great. But for the actual what it represents to women wrestling, I think was really helped it out and it was really good. Let's see what else we got. I think that the night one, the tag match with the 4-way tag was great. Off the good pacing, good timing. People got their shit in, and it was a good. They want to call it a throwaway match, but it was a way to get those guys on the show and have something good happen. I have my predictions about what's going to happen. I think they're going to give Street Profits a little short run. They're going to lose, and then the big guy's going to turn on Montez Ford, and Montez Ford's going to end up having probably at the next WrestleMania have a IC match or US title match or something like that, and probably win. That guy's ready to become a star. Other than that, the 3-way with Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. I mean, we knew it was going to be what it was, but holy fuck, dude! Like that fucking Snugski, bro. Like Jesus Christ, but that was fucking awesome, man. Like a lot of people, I heard somebody on TikTok saying all they did was beat the shit out of each other. Motherfucker, if you're in the wrestling business, you don't fucking realize how fucking hard it is to get chopped like that and fucking form like that and to do that kind of match. It's fucking brutal, man. It's not easy. It takes a lot of not just ability to absorb pain, but fucking willpower, and it takes skill to do that. It's fucking hard, man. It's not easy to just sit there and keep getting your ass beaten. It was fucking great though, man. Good fucking match. I was so entertained by it. I thought it was awesome. Another big highlight for me was the Mysterio's match. We knew it was going to be great. I thought it went probably a little long, but Dom did his thing, and then Ray. Holy shit! What can you say? The whole whipping thing was fucking perfect, and it was great, man. I really had an entertaining watching that match. I thought they both looked good, and even though Dom lost, I thought he came out better than he was going in. And it was awesome to see Ray do his thing, man. It was really good. The Hell in the Cell, I wasn't too impressed with. I mean, I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I'm not saying it was shitty or nothing like that. I just wasn't that into it. I think Finn Balor, if he does the demon, it should be a babyface character. I think they just overkilled because Edge wanted it in there. I don't think they needed it. But whatever. It is what it is. Tag match for the titles, Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. That was great. We knew it would be. Too many super kicks for my liking, but I thought it was great. I thought same thing to the beginning of that. They went a little flat, a little long, but they told a great story, ended the right way. Really happy. It was great, man. It was great to see those guys. At the end of the night, getting their moment. It's really good. And then there's a lot of other stuff with the other matches, but of course we'll talk about the Cody and Roman match. I thought it was fucking great. They obviously two of the best storytellers in the game right now. I know that's the buzzword right now, but they had a great match. They did what they did. What they're supposed to do. A lot of good falsies comebacks, and they looked like they were battling. I thought the ending went the way it was supposed to. A lot of people are bugging out about it, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know, man. I just think that it was good. It ended the right way, and now we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow night on the Raw after Mania. But overall, man, that was a great show. I know some people are shitting themselves. They, the greatest WrestleMania ever. And every few years we say that. There's a bunch of moments you can name, but that's just it is what it is. But anyways, man, overall great show. I'm not gonna do the ratings. There's a lot of other things that I'm not going over because there's just too much to go over. I hope that they keep it this way. And one thing I'm really not happy with is what they did with the Miz, but whatever. But and then Shane O'Mac. But I hope they keep it this way, going less matches on Mania, and giving guys more chances to shine. I really would like to see them give Ricochet a bigger push. I thought it should have been him and Logan Paul at Mania. That would have done wonders for Ricochet. And he's not a ring general like Seth is, but he didn't have to be on TV. They could have sent him with Logan to can their match and go over some stuff. But I think what that would have done for Ricochet, it would have made another star in the WWE. Because Logan Paul's so famous. So Ricochet has that match. Now everybody who tuned in to watch Logan Paul sees Ricochet do his thing. They're like, holy shit, I want to watch this guy. But, I'm just a local booker. So, but anyways, man, there's a lot of different, like I said, ways we can go. And, the one thing I will take away that I don't like about this whole thing, how do you not have fucking LA Knight on the show? The dude's so fucking over. I know people are going to say, we get canceled this, canceled that. It would have been perfect for the Miz to do that shit he did, and then instead of McAfee, LA Knight walk out, does his yeah, and he ends up being babyface. I think he's ready for it. He's a fucking star. He's the most entertaining guy on most of the product. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I just think that when you go into Mania, you gotta have your weapons ready, your best weapons on the show, and LA Knight's gonna be leading this next year, leading into the new era of wrestling coming up. I think he should have been put into a good spot. But anyways, man, that's just my thoughts. But yeah, please comment on it. Tell me what you think. If you thought the show was good, what they could have done differently or better. And that is it, man. I'll talk to y'all later.